Thank you all for coming. I'm David Shomar, and I'm Vice President of Middle East Operations for Civil Security. I love this title, Top Gun or Best Miss. You see, Saab is an innovative company, and we were given a challenge. The challenge is by the Marine Corps was they needed a system that has just-in-time data, and that just-in-time data had to be accurate, as well as had to be coverage for low altitudes, high altitudes in a mission, and it has to have a playback, record and playback capability. That record and playback capability would enable the improvement of the pilot's mission. Not only that, they wanted us to have that system in a very rugged environment where there's absolutely no infrastructure. It's really pretty simple. Give me a system that works in a very rugged environment. And I want to have a 1-second update rate. Well, Saab, using its innovation, did exactly that. I'm going to show you 29 Palms. 29 Palms is a Marine Corps training facility in California. We installed 32 what we call remote unit sensors. These sensors, as you see those blue lights, are all tracking that aircraft. If 4 sensors track that aircraft, we can tell exactly what that aircraft is with an update rate of 1 per second. This system is capable to cover an area of 950 square miles in the middle of the desert where the temperature is extremely high, even higher than Dubai. What's nice about this system is it's different than the radar because it sends signals and receives them back. It doesn't just bounce things, and it doesn't rotate. So those units triangulate and are able to, every 1 second, update the location of that aircraft. It can also do it at very low altitudes, up to 100 feet, and very high altitudes, up to 20,000 feet plus. So what a radar can't do is see through terrain. So low altitudes are very difficult for the radar. With our WAM system, WAM stands for Wide Area Multilateration, you can go into lower altitudes and higher altitudes. It's a pretty impressive system. The Marines are using it now for training and have been using that one for several years. We've installed several of those systems all over the country in the United States. So, what is multilateration? Let me show you how this works. These units are about this size. You literally can hold them in your hand. These are the replacement of those huge radars that we're talking about. We place those systems around the area that we're trying to cover. They can go in valleys, they can go on top of mountains, so they can cover valleys that are not coverable by a regular radar. These units then send signals to the aircraft. The aircraft transponder receives the signal, sends a signal back that says, I'm here. When we do that one with 3 units, we're able to triangulate exactly where that aircraft is. All of a sudden, we have not only coverage for that whole area at low altitudes and high altitudes, but also an update rate of 1 per second. That's what multilateration does. Then comes the bigger problem. How can you install that one in terrain where there's no infrastructure? These units are very low energy consuming units, unlike a regular radar. They are much smaller than the picture that you see in front of you right now, which is about 7 years old. But they can use solar power in order to power, and wireless communication to do the communication part. And all of a sudden, in a rugged area that can only be reached by helicopters, has a coverage, and you can have mission, training, and control. I love this system. So, in conclusion, battlefield experience in a training environment. Now you can see why it's Top Gun or Top Miss. We can actually train the people in a battlefield environment with a 1-second update, and they can replay back what they've seen, learn from their mistakes, improve, and learn from how to do things better from other pilots. With that, we have now just-in-time flight mission training. That's our product. Thank you for coming.